Hi again. It is still October 15th. It is now approaching 1:30. I have never seen them come out after 2 o'clock. Not saying she won't. There's the one that you just got finished watching come out of her skin. I think she may have just a little bit more wingspan, wing arch to come out. And then she'll be like the pink one below her and this other green one. But this little girl right here on the left, the green one, her cocoon is now becoming so crisp. And her eyes are starting to almost show through the cocoon, that I have a good reason to believe that this is just any minute now. I had remade this video a little while ago after the other one was complete and gave you guys a little bit of history on some of these butterflies and their predators. This is the last batch of butterflies that can ever be made on that patch. As I've said before, the scent is alerting the butterflies that there can be no more eggs deposited, so I doubt there's any more mating going on. However, I do see a few of the darlas out there fluttering around the plants, so they must be just now eating the nectar. What I wanted to tell you was one of the reasons that I started bringing them to my porch after I had found the first one years ago on these flowers was because thousands of eggs are laid upon the plants by the butterflies. And out of thousands of them, I have only counted a mere 30 or 40 butterflies from that patch out of thousands of eggs. And one day I happened to notice why. They have these little brown, short, horned lizards, camouflage coloring on them. And they jump in and out and all throughout the branches of these particular flowers on the branches. I assume they are eating all three stages of this caterpillar, from the caterpillar to the swing to the cocoon, and then also possibly even when they're emerging from their cocoon. It's a very sad story. Nature is cruel. And I have seen no cocoons on those patches. I have found one cocoon on a piece of Johnson grass about 5 feet tall. And the caterpillar made it all the way up to the top of that Johnson grass and did just what you see here. She made the cocoon, and then she emerged from it. On the day that I was standing there watching her, I was able to take that butterfly home and put her on my vase bouquet, my butterfly bouquet on my porch. The reason why she couldn't fly away, and I brought her all the way to the house on my finger, was because her wings were not dry and they were too heavy for her to lift. So she allowed me to take her here, and I watched her leave my porch after her wings were dry, and she just flew off. Many of them stay in the area from where they have emerged from, but I guess they hide up in the woods through the winter till they are ready to mate again next year. But their enemy, or predators, are lizards. And even here on the porch, I've had one or two incidents where I lost a couple of caterpillars from a lizard hopping Well, what he did was he crawled up the wall and he jumped on the table and then he went up into the bouquet and he grabbed off 2 of my caterpillars. So if they'll do it up here, I know that that's what's happening down in the flower patch because I have seen the lizards. I was able to count about 5 of them down there. That might not sound like a lot, but when that's all they eat and that's all they do is run up and down the branches of these plants and just, snap off whatever looks like food to them, what are you going to do? So for all the eggs that are actually deposited on these particular plants, not very many make it. That's another reason why I believe, oh look, wow, the other little girl's coming out right now. Let me see if I can take her. I'm not going to video her. I'm just going to, well, where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm too close. There she is. She broke her swing. That's what happened here. The swing popped. That's what happens when it pops. She's going to have to make her cocoon without the leverage. Now, I may stop this video and try to help her because this is not easy for her to do. So, I'm going to end this one right now. Or I'll tell you what. I will let you watch me do it. Got to get around this other stick. Okay, there she is. I'm going to help her. She needs the leverage. If she doesn't have the leverage, she's not going to be able to push. Her wings haven't even come out yet. That's them right there. You see where my finger shadow is touching her body? She just started. This is not easy to do because she's moving, I'm moving, my finger, and the camera's moving in my other hand. But I guess this would be a good video for you guys to see in case you ever decide to do this for yourself. Not to feel too shy to help one of these little girls when they get in trouble. Because this one's in trouble right now, but she's not going to stay in trouble. I'm helping her. The swing's broken. Well, let's see what we get out of it. Once again, like I said, they look like chickens. They look like little baby birds. Maybe that's why they have a bird nest. See, that's her moving, not me. I'm not moving anything. She's doing all that. The other shaky stuff you see is my right hand holding the camera very unsteady. Sorry. Come on. Get her out. Get her out. I'm using my finger because it's soft, non-abrasive, and it won't stick to her. There's one angle. I can't get any closer because there's a branch in the way. Alright. Come on now. You see her moving? She's exerting pressure. She's trying to get that skin to slide all the way up to her feet. Remember, her head is at the bottom. At that point, it looks like a tail. Okay, I'm going to have to move my finger and reposition and all that. Uh-oh, here we go again. No problem. They need that position so that they can slide that skin up. Just a little leverage, that's all I'm giving her. Some of you might say, well, why don't you just leave her alone and let nature take its course and let her do it on her own? Well, I've done that before, and to be honest with you, you really don't want to know what happened. Well, I guess I'll tell you. The pressure that she was exerting to make it down to her bottom side caused her neck to bulge, and she hemorrhaged. So if I can help it, I'm not going to let that happen. It was just too much pressure on the neck area, what appears to be the neck area, which is really her feet, where her feet are. So that's why I help them if I can. If I'm here, I'm not always here when they come out. That's her wiggling. I'm not doing it. She's doing it herself. I kind of worried about that swing. It looked too long. They don't usually make them that long. And she wasn't in the form of a C. She was in the form of a J. She's sitting on my finger. Oh. Okay, you can look at that and see how that could be a problem for her if I left her alone. So, let me try again. I dropped her, kind of. And this could be dangerous for her because I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm using the camera to determine what I'm doing, and that's not easy. I'm going to move this one, try to turn this around. Make it a little bit higher. Up. Make it a little bit higher. I had a lot of trouble doing this. I don't know why I can't get this right. I'm having trouble. She's straining too much. And she came off of my finger. She's coming off of my finger with the amount of pressure that she's applying there. Maybe that'll be better. I see the swing. Do I? Is the swing is still there? No, it's not. The swing is there. It's not connected to her. Sorry about losing her a couple of times. I keep losing focus. I keep moving. Oh, No. Okay, there you go. She keeps sliding off my finger because she's jumping. Evidently, that must be how they end up bulging and breaking their cocoon, because it's real soft and jelly-like, and it will break. Start doing that. I tell you, that skin is so funny. Now, she looks like, where are you? She looks like deer horns or something, or puppy dog ears. I don't know. I've done this before several times. I've even used a piece of hair. I wasn't videoing, so I can't use the hair now. But I've used, my hair's almost down to it's all the way down to my butt. So I was able to take a piece of hair and hold her with two hands the hair with 2 hands and use that to hold her up. But I can't do it when I'm videoing, so. I don't know why I keep moving my hand. Okay.